Hi everybody, welcome back to Dr. Saalaar Channel. I am Dr. Fatima and today we are going to talk about something that we all love, but some of us have some struggles with it, our sleep. Did you know that a whole bunch of us, nearly 1 out of 3 adults, have problems going to sleep at night? So if you are that one person, make sure that you watch until the end of this video because in today's video, we are going to give you some easy tips that can help you fall asleep faster. So, let's go! The first thing that you should consider if you want to have a good night's sleep is to be careful with caffeine. Caffeine is a sleep blocker. It stops a sleepy substance called adenosine in our brain from doing its job. So if you have caffeine too close to bedtime, you might find yourself tossing and turning. Studies showed that having caffeine even 6 hours before sleep can still disturb your sleep. This means that the effects of that afternoon coffee can linger a lot longer than we think. And it's also very important to know that caffeine is not only in your coffee. You can get caffeine with drinking tea, energy drinks, or even colas. The next thing that you can do to have a better sleep is to dim the lights. Our brain is like a natural clock, and it helps us to know when to wake up and when to go to sleep. Bright lights, especially from our devices like our computers and our phones, can confuse this clock. But when we lessen the lights, our brain releases a sleep hormone called melatonin. The researchers found that even our room lights can sometimes mess with our sleep. They saw that these lights stopped our brain from producing as much melatonin and delayed its release. Some people also call melatonin the hormone of darkness because our body produces this hormone when it's dark. So dimming the lights helps boosting this natural sleep helper. The next thing to do is not to eat too late. Eating late can throw up our sleeping system in a few ways. Our body has to work hard to digest the food, which can keep us awake. Also, certain foods like sweets can give us a jolt of energy right when we are trying to wind down. Also, the research shows that eating late can sometimes cause acid reflux. This means that our stomach acid moves up into our throat, and this can be super uncomfortable and disrupt our sleep. Something else that you should do is to make sure that you have enough protein in your diet. Proteins in our diet increase tryptophan, which is a helper in feeling sleepy. This is because tryptophan helps producing melatonin, which is the sleep hormone that we talked about. There are some studies which show that when you eat more protein, you sleep better. And this happens especially when you keep up with this diet for a few weeks. Another simple thing to do is to shower at night. Taking a hot shower helps your body to relax, but there is another neat trick here. When you step out of a hot shower, your body cools down fast. And this cooling down helps signaling your body that it's bedtime. This process is called thermoregulation. Our bodies needs to drop in temperature a little bit in order to go to sleep. And a hot shower can actually speed this process up. Something else that you can do is to keep your feet warm by wearing socks. Have you ever noticed how cold feet can keep you awake? There's actually a term for this and it's called distal vasodilation. It is a fancy way of saying more blood flows to your hands and your feet, helping your body's core temperature to drop. What you watch or read before sleep matters as well, so make sure that you choose a calming entertainment. Thrillers or dramas might get your heart racing. On the other hand, something like light comedies can help you relax. So it's not only about turning off all the screens, it's also about choosing the right content. So if a show or a book gets you too excited or anxious, it might be best to save it for earlier in the day. The next tip is to set a pre-bed routine. Like training for sport, our brain can be trained for sleep. Doing the same relaxing activities each night before bed can signal our brain that it's time to wind down. Consistency reinforces our body's circadian rhythm, which is our natural sleep-wake cycle. By doing the same activities each night, like reading a book, drinking a cup of herbal tea, or listening to calming music, our brain starts to link these activities with sleep. And my last tip is to give yourself some downtime before bed. Give yourself a break. Relaxing and winding down before sleep can help refreshing your brain and preparing it for a good night's sleep. Taking breaks and downtime have shown to replenish the brain's energy. So it is suggested that downtime, whether it's just a few minutes or a couple of hours, can help us avoid feeling too stressed before sleep. And that was it, some very easy and doable suggestions that you can use and see if you can sleep better. If you find this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share it with your friends. Until the next video, bye!